Hello to my YouTube community. It is GZTV back with another video, and in this video we are going to be talking about, discussing, going over what people thought of the 5th episode of Season 4 of Better Call Saul. What a Ride, I think is what it's called. Quite a Ride, that's what it's called. Okay, cool. It's a pretty decent episode. I mean, it's 52 minutes in length. We got a lot with this episode. This was a very chunky episode, and it put a lot of things together. There's an opening and a main story. This was really distinguishable in this episode. There was a pretty lengthy opening scene for a Better Call Saul episode. So I'm going to flash forward to 2010. Saul Goodman and Francesca Liddy frantically clear out his office, and she agrees to be at a telephone booth on November 12th at 3 p.m. to receive a call. Now, 2010, that is in the Breaking Bad storyline. That is pretty much towards the end of the Breaking Bad storyline. And yeah, they're kind of foreshadowing to that, kind of hinting at Breaking Bad coming soon, obviously, which the series is over now, but for a long time people were actually really anticipating for the return of the Breaking Bad characters, Jesse and Walt in particular. And they did make a return very late in this series, and once I get right before that part, I'm probably going to rewatch Breaking Bad, so this kind of comes as a cohesive project. He gives her money in an attorney's business card and tells her that if she needs help, she should send Jimmy. Say Jimmy sent her, obviously, Jimmy McGill. And we never really got, during the Breaking Bad storyline and during that show, that series, that his name was Jimmy McGill. No one said that Saul Goodman's real name was Jimmy McGill. He only went by Saul, As she leaves, Saul claims the last few years have been quite a ride, then calls Ed Galbraith for a new identity, and if you've watched Breaking Bad, you know exactly who Ed Galbraith is. He is the vacuum cleaner guy, that if you call him and you ask for some certain conditions and certain model of a vacuum cleaner, he's going to get you a new identity and ship you to a random state. That's how it goes. He did that with Walter, he did that with Saul, that's why he ends up in Omaha, Nevada. Getting to the main story, though, 7 years prior. In 2003, Jimmy sells pay-as-you-go phones to a customer who Saul has privacy sold here sign. These are phones that are advertised to, protect your identity. It's pretty much using, a VPN, so nobody can hack you, nobody can figure out your location, stuff like that. Nobody can tap your phone or anything like that. He then starts selling prepaid phones on the street, but the venture proves unsuccessful when he is mugged by 3 teenagers. That pretty much starts his business venture very, very early on, a few nights into the thing. A few nights into his business, he gets mugged by these teenagers, and he realizes people are going to get jealous, and they're going to want to steal the stuff, so yeah.